Hello, Nancy Ruby here to share with you a little meditation and awakening for our sixth chakra, known as Ajna Charka. And I call this a vinyasa, but we're not going to do a whole lot of movement with our body, just a little bit. We're going to be moving our eyes. So this is a little bit of eye exercise to both stimulate and relax the muscles of our eyes. And considering how often we look at electronic screens these days, including watching this video, our eyes are becoming a little bit weaker. So we want to be able to focus them both near and far and in all different directions. And then that helps stimulate our physical eyes. And then we're going to close our eyes to awaken that internal vision of third eye center. This is why it's called the third eye, because we can see very clearly from that place of intuition and intellect and higher knowledge. So get yourself comfortable. You can be sitting in a chair, you can sit on the floor. I have a bolster that I'm sitting on and a blanket underneath my ankles. You could sit on a couch, whatever's comfortable. The important alignment is that your spine is upright. So rather than laying down, I need you to be sitting up. And the Ajna Chakra, A-G-N-A, is represented by a two-petaled lotus, just two petals coming out. And those two petals represent duality, which is the second chakra's energy, recognizing the duality that is part of our human experience. So we live in a world of good and evil. And it's really about how can we navigate those oppositions and find the middle path. And we come to the sixth chakra. This is really about our higher knowledge and diminishing duality and moving into a state of non-duality. And so we'll focus in on that idea that everything is everything and we can navigate gracefully through life without attachment or aversion, this way or that way. We're just going to come into our own way, right in the center of our heart. So placing your hands there and just dropping the chin. This is a symbol of dropping our head into our heart space. Close your eyes, or you can just glance off the tip of your nose. And let's just take some deep breaths in and out here. Focusing our attention, our inner vision on what is happening in this very moment, what you're feeling in your physical body, feeling the physicality of your breath, touching the energy within you. And then inviting the mind to be present, let go of extraneous thoughts, become a good listener and observer moment by moment. Let's take 3 more deep breaths in and out together. So breathe in and then relax your jaw and exhale across your throat. This time, instead of just the breath, we'll add the sound of ah. So breathe in. And breathing in this time will bring in the sound of ooh, which will resonate more in the upper palate. Let your breath go. Together, let's breathe in. Ooh. And then this next time we're going to keep the lips touching and just hum the sound of mm. Breathe in. And then let your eyes flutter open. And we're going to take our hands into what's called Yana Mudra, or chin mudra, and you take your first two fingers together. This is pretty symbolic of yoga, right? You can take your thumb over the nail bed if that feels more comfortable. And what this represents is our universal consciousness with our individual self. So spirit and soul, if you like, awareness of all that surrounds us as well as what's within us. And we'll put those three sounds together and chant the Bija mantra of the sixth chakra, which is Om, Ah, U, Mm. And then that is followed by silence, known as Anagata. So we'll chant 3 times, and then we'll sit in silence for about 5 long, slow, deep breaths, bringing our inner vision up to that third eye center. Eyes closed. Let your breath go. Take a deep breath in. Breathing in. One more time, breathe in. Now just sit and marinate in the resonation of that vibration. Continue bringing your inner gaze up to the space between the brows. And from this place, perched between the brows, open your inner vision to all that is present in you, all that you sense around you. Be present. Gift yourself one more breath here, the gift of presence, and then gently blink open your eyes. And just notice how it feels to settle in like that. Now, you have the opportunity to stay there as long as you want. And oftentimes, if you even chant for a longer amount of time, then it's even easier to sit silently and marinate in that gentle vibration that you've created throughout your body. So let's go and work with a little bit of the physical eyes. You're just sitting nice and tall. You're going to take your gaze up without turning your head up. Just look up towards the brow. And then look over. I'll go opposite of you. Look over to your right as far as possible, like you're looking at 3 o'clock on the face of a clock, but without turning your head. And then looking down and breathing gently. And then looking to the other side. And you're really pulling the eyes over to feel the muscles in the eyes stretching. And now look all the way up. Let's take a breath and go in the opposite direction, pulling to the side, down to center, to the other side, and up. And then we're going to go around like a clock face. And I'm going to go in my direction of clockwise, so I'll be opposite of you. So it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock, and then let's reverse it, going back around 11, 10, feel the muscles, 9, 8, 7, go ahead and blink, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. And then slowly circle, other direction, looking down again. And then close your eyes, rub your hands together briskly. Again, you could do that several repetitions if that feels good to your eyes. And now we'll take the palms, the warm palms, and place them over the eyes. Drop the head slightly just to hold the weight of your head. And relax those very muscles that you just engaged. And breathing, softening, looking inward. And then very gently, keeping the eyes closed if you will, you'll bring your hands down to the temples. Just bring your fingertips to the temples and massage. And then I like to do what I call raindrops, is you just make little taps with your fingertips around the orbit of the eyes. And then relax down the jaw. And as you open your eyes, keep your eyes really soft. Don't try to focus too intensely. Just soft. And then look away as far as you can, softly. And then bring your gaze down and look as close to you as you can, right out in front of you. And then open up and look right at me. So notice how that feels to exercise your eyes. We're just going to take one little stretch to the side. So from your seat, wherever you're sitting, we're going to turn from our navel and our heart and just turn to one side, taking the hands around, keeping your pelvis grounded and your shoulders level. Just take your eyes and look around the room as they move. See everything in front of you, color, texture, light. Looking over your back shoulder, let's take a deep breath in and get a little taller. Exhale into the twist. And then inhale, keep your torso there, but turn your head around and just let every color, texture, and light come into your eyes as you turn the other way, just softly gazing, breathing. And then we're going to let the torso follow. The eyes are still leading, looking at eye level. All the way around, little twist to the side. And then bring the head around, but let the eyes guide you. So looking, not really trying to identify anything, but just noticing all that's in front of you. And then release the torso, bring the eyes to center. All right, Ajna Charka. So letting those eyes relax after exercising them. If you work at screens, do this daily so that your eyes stay healthy. And then do take the time to sit quietly, maybe with Yana Mudra and some Oming, just to come back inside and find that place of stillness and that inner peace that comes by quieting the mind, the busy mind, the lower mind, and awakening that place of deep intelligence and intuition and imagination. So again, into Anjali Mudra, right at the heart. Let's close the eyes together. Take a final breath in and out. Namaste.